Hey everyone, it's Karmik here, and today we're about to kick off something exciting on this channel. Now, do you ever get bored of using the same old controller for the past few years? Maybe you want something that looks and feels better, has more customizable options, maybe some more responsiveness, or just some extra buttons that gives you a competitive edge in those Call of Duty lobbies. Well, I present to you the Hex Ultra X gaming controller that we're gonna unbox from Hex Gaming. So picture this for a second, a sleek, futuristic design that's not just eye candy but a total game changer. Which is why we're gonna crack open this bad boy together and explore what makes the Hex Ultra X so darn special in the gaming community. But wait a minute, let's get this clear. I'm not here just to throw some buttons and gadgets at you. Nah, we're getting into the feels, the customization options, and everything else that transforms this controller into your personal gaming sidekick. So whether you're a pro gamer or someone just leveling up your gaming experience, this video is for you. So smash that subscribe button and let's get this unboxing party started. Alright folks, first things first, which is the simple blue packaging of the Hex Ultra X. They've got the Hex Gaming logo up top here, and it says designed for esports down below. Got nothing more on the outside, so keeping it very mysterious. Let's crack this baby open. There's another cardboard box inside, nice touch. Now before we get to the star of the show, take a quick look at this fold open warranty info guide that is shaped like a hexagon. Has the Hex Gaming logo over here, you fold open and has all the warranty information on it. Let's read the first sentence, and it says, "We provide a 6-month warranty period for all our products." Really? I think we all expect at least 1 year. So that's pretty useless, but I give you props for having a hexagonal cool foldable info guide rather than one of those fat pamphlets. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Hex Ultra X snugly sitting inside. Let's quickly unveil the controller. It is wrapped up in some nice soft plastic. That means the company is pretty serious about keeping these babies scratch-free on its journey to you. That's what we like to see companies do, right? Watching out for their gear. And so this is my particular controller that I customized myself. The faceplate that I went for is a Egyptian theme called the Eye of the Omniscient. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the controller in a bit, but wait, there's more in the box. Now if you look closely over here, it says find your thumbsticks here. So don't panic as soon as you see the controller coming out with no thumbsticks. You have thumbsticks just located in this small section. So if we there we go. They give you extra rubber rings to put around your thumbsticks in order to prevent stick drift, which is a very nice touch. I think Scuff should do something similar to this. And then you also have some 2 very cool containers that include extra thumbsticks. You've got concave, convex, long, short. You've pretty much got everything that you need for high FPS competitive games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and etc. Let's go through a very quick demo of the installation for these joysticks. It's actually pretty straightforward. All you do is take your preferred joystick and you put it into your preferred slot. For example, this one, I'm going to align it up and then just slightly twist clockwise, and boom, it's secure. Same thing with your second analog stick. I just align it up to my appropriate slot and I twist it slightly clockwise, boom, it's secure and tight in there. So that's a very nice mechanism that Hex has actually implemented. I think it is quite convenient to take on and off. So great job over there, Hex. Now I think that the gold D-pad and its buttons blend seamlessly with the brownish greenish faceplate, while the two-tone greenish purple on the back really complements the golden buttons. One of my favorite things about this controller are these transparent triggers at the front, which give it a very edgy look, and I prefer digital hair-like triggers for that unique FPS gaming vibe, but if you like the adjustable triggers instead, you can also choose those and implement those for this controller. And lastly, I just want to mention this preset button over here. This controller is capable of holding 6 different profiles, and I will be remapping my back buttons before we put this controller to the test. So stay tuned for the full experience, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below what you think about the attention to detail on this one. And now we're going to dive into one of the coolest parts of the Hex Ultra X experience, which is the customization. What I want you guys to do is go onto Google and search on the search bar Hex Gaming. One of the first links, hexgaming.com, is going to be their official websites, and you want to click on that. Alright folks, here we are on the Hex Gaming official website. Now look at this, right on the homepage you've got PS5 up top, for Xbox, PS4, accessories, etc. And since we have the Hex Ultra X, we're going to go in for Xbox. Over here you guys could see that they have 4 different types of controllers, and their newest addition was the Ultra X. So now we're going to go ahead and do make your own. But we can also choose this premium edition option where they already have a list of pre-customized controllers to look at and get inspiration from to make your own, or you could just purchase one off the list over here. Go back to the for Xbox drop-down menu. Under the Ultra X controller, hit make your own. Click make your own again. And now check this out, guys. We can choose our faceplate design and there's a ton of options. Let's go with something bold. I'd say the Great Wave. And by the way, this is also a very famous painting. I think a Japanese painting, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, they've got options for every single button on this controller. Let's say you want a chrome D-pad, done. Or you want a regular color red D-pad, or a metal color blue D-pad. And by the way, just keep in mind that anything metal, they are going to charge you an extra $10. However, the clear, chrome, and color materials are all included in the base price. So let's say we go for the chrome blue. By the way, this is an example on if I were to make another custom controller choosing this specific faceplate, these are the options that I personally would go for. Now the AXYB buttons, let's do a 3-tone blue over black. For the middle 3, I would probably want to do Cherry Blossom Pink to kind of camouflage it with the rest of the faceplate. The rings, I would want them to pop out more, so let's do white for that. And then the, what is this? The on and off logo, I would probably keep it black, but if you want to do white, then this is how it looks like. I'm keeping it black for now. Now the analog sticks, I would probably want blue over black. The blue rings, I think that really complements the D-pad and the AXYB. And now for the L and R analog sticks, you can choose different colors for both. It doesn't have to be one color, but I'm gonna choose Sakura Pink for both. And then for the RBLB, I'm gonna do maybe Chrome Silver. For the RTLT, let's do something like Cherry Blossom Pink, just to complement the front faceplate pink areas. And then for the back, I'm gonna do blue. For the back buttons, white. And now for the fun stuff, we've got back panels, or aka grips. You've got rubberized grips, adjustable triggers, digital triggers, and digital rubberized grips. Now I specifically went for the digital rubberized grips because, and that too pink, because the gray on the side would really complement silver chrome on top, and the pink really complements these triggers and the pink on the faceplate. However, one thing to keep in mind is that if you do go for the adjustable triggers, you are going to lose the option for having rubberized grips. Instead, you're going to get this really hard, plasticky, hard textured grip, which kind of gives it an illusion or a mimicry that it's rubberized, but it's not really. I think it's a lot less comfortable than the digital rubberized grips, and I don't mind my triggers being 1.5 millimeters. I don't need adjustable ones. Now lastly, we go on to the rumbles, or in other words, vibration. It's always going to be vibration on for default, but if you want to remove the vibration permanently, then that also costs an extra $10. There you guys have it. Once you're happy with your masterpiece, hit add to cart, and then you're on your way to gaming. That's how easy it is to create your unique controller on Hex Gaming's website. And if you're into gaming with a personal touch, this is probably one of the best ways to go. I think it's finally time to put this bad boy to the test. So let's jump into some Call of Duty and see how this controller handles the battlefield. Alright, now that we've had some action, I've got to say the responsiveness on this Hex Ultra X is quite impressive. It's almost like the Scuff Instinct Pro, but better in that regards. Precision is key while playing high FPS games, and this controller is delivering. Although I really wish they had a mute button on this controller, it'd be a lot easier that way rather than looking for the mute button on your headset mid-game. Now that we've had a taste of what the Ultra X can do, there's one thing we need to talk about, and that is the back buttons. Now Hex Gaming specifically went for a double back button setup, and to be honest with you, it's a bit of a headache. These back buttons are so close together that it's almost inevitable to press both accidentally. So Hex Gaming, if you're listening, here's a suggestion. Either go for a single back paddle button on each side, or have two buttons but far apart from each other like how you do on your advanced model of one of your controllers. For anyone thinking of purchasing this controller, I'd say don't. And hold on a second, I still think it's a great controller. However, if you value the comfortability of your back paddle setup, then I'd say skip out on this controller altogether and instead get the Hex Advanced model or the Scuff Instinct Pro model. But on the other end of the table, if you value the high level of responsiveness that this controller offers and the ability to hold 6 different presets, then I highly recommend this controller. But one piece of advice is that only map out one of each buttons, not both. That way if you accidentally press the second one, then it is only activating one trigger. Take the Scuff Instinct Pro as an example. Similar concept, I mean in terms of having two buttons in the same area, but much more comfortable. So I'd say Hex Gaming Ultra X has a lot of potential, only if you fix up that one thing, which is having better and comfortable back paddle buttons. But one thing, actually 3 things that the Ultra X does do superior than the Instinct Pro are: 1, the ability to customize so much on this controller on one fixed price. Number 2, not feeling that these sticks are going to break anytime. They don't feel like they're going to have stick drift, they're pretty solid. And then number 3, the amazing levels of responsiveness on this controller that Scuff just cannot compete with. That's why it's safe to say this is undeniably one of the most responsive controllers I've ever come across. So what matters most to you in a controller? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and if this discussion helped you out a lot, hit that like button and that subscribe button for more insight. So until next time guys, happy gaming and choose the controller that suits your style the best.